Okay, Mark, as part of your adventure in self-publishing, you need to enter in all of your information about the title. I designed it for you, but just like your book, you need to actually input all the data. It's a little different from the book because they allow me, as a contractor, I can design your book for you and send it to you in a PDF form, and you can upload it. Now, if I do that on the cover, you won't be able to have as much control over it as you need to have, because I want you to be able to control your cover design and change it as much and as often as you like. I'm going to give you a template, and you can come back here into your book and change it. You know, if you want to change the colors on your website and you don't feel like your color is supported anymore, you can come back here, and because you created your cover from my template, you can change that very easily. So I'm going to hopefully show you how easy this is. Um, this test run has not been published or anything. It's just a test. I'm going to go to Cover and Setup. This is probably the easiest thing you're going to do with your book. There's not a whole lot of room for error, which is great. Okay, we're going to go to the Cover Creator and launch Cover Creator. If you were to upload a PDF file, you wouldn't be able to make any changes at all. This usually takes just a minute. I encourage you to do this on a day that you're not uploading your book. This could take, 30 minutes or so, but it's kind of exhausting if you're being real careful. Your cover design is mulberry, and this is in alphabetical order. You can choose anything you like, but I would encourage you to at least start with this, the mulberry. At least start with this and then work your way out once you get used to using this, and then click OK. We're going to change the colors and input all the information. I would encourage you to just work down. When you click next, it'll automatically go to the next next spot. So we have a theme, and the theme is Charmed. So we're just going to hit next. I'm going to show you. Also, I have this document here that I'm sending you. It's called Mark's Cover Content, and it has all the stuff you're going to be entering in. And it's only 2 pages long, so it's not that much. So the theme is Mulberry, which we did. So now we're going to go to add the title. I'm going to click next. Your title is it's drawing this from the data that I've already entered. So if you already have your title, it will automatically be on your book, which is a great thing. So Better Real Estate Decisions. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your point of view, it does not allow you. I believe it does not allow you to copy and paste from any other source. So you got to type in all the information by hand. So that is the only margin of error. All this stuff is already laid out for you. You don't need to move it or anything. So I'm going to hit Apply. And it'll show up right there and right here. Next. Now, this is subtitle. You make sure that's visible. Your title is Tips for, and we just, golly. Tips for sellers. And these need to be in caps. And just make sure it's typed correctly. You can always send it to me, and I'll be glad to look it over whenever you have a sample. And unfortunately, I don't think you can send a sample to me. I use a screenshot, so you can just print screen it. I hit Apply. It'll show me a little. This is a little close, looks a little close, but it actually looks pretty good whenever it's printed. I've had a lot of clients do this. So your author, you're visible here and here. Cool thing is this is the spine of the book. I just clicked on next. Okay, front cover image, we want it to be visible. We are going to upload. And I'm going to send this to you. I have this cover thing. It needs to be on your desktop. It doesn't need to be on your, temporary internet folders, or you can't just upload it directly from your email account or whatever. You need to actually have this, and I know you have these pictures somewhere. It needs to be somewhere on your computer. So I'm going to double click on that, and for some reason, it's not available. Okay, it needs to be a JPEG or TIFF. That's really interesting. Okay, I need to pause for a second and get you the right format. Oh. Okay, I got the right image now, and so I'm going to close that, upload. Okay, desktop, marks cover, and you have this Glen Ridge. I really like this setup because it should have this. I really like this in the background. I've created a lot of these. And if I do it, if I were to do it, I would have to doctor up this image and then resave it as this background image, and it's a lot of work, and it delights me to see this being so easy. So I'm just going to go down here, click down the drop down box, click next, and then author photo. You sent that to me. It looks great, so I'm going to just do that. Possible book photo. Now, one thing that you need to do, and I have this in my instructions, is you need to click on this little button right here. See how your face, it looks really good, but it's kind of not, doesn't look great in the layout. So I just click in this middle button here. Brings you down a little. See, good looking guy right there, and you see how the text is going to wrap around. It's all in Latin right now because we haven't entered anything yet. So it's going to click on next. Okay, this is the back cover text. What's going to wrap around your beautiful picture there. So I'm just going to delete that off. And I have in my instructions for you, I'm working with multiple displays and it's just not wanting to go. Okay, just going to scroll down. See, we've already done the author, we've already done author photo. We haven't done we're doing the back cover text now. So I'm just going to highlight this. I don't think it will let me paste it in, but I'm going to check and see. Nope. So you have to type this in, and I will just do that, just to walk you through this entire process here. Mark has listed, sold, and rented. I wonder if I can pull it up so I can see it. We only have one space in between the period and the next sentence. If you don't do that, it has way too much space. I'm going to go ahead and pause this. Okay, I paused it to spare you just a little bit of the monotony, but I want to show you a little trick. You notice there's no spell check or anything like that. So I think you can just hit Control, copy, and I'm going to go back to my Word document here. Just going to scroll down a little to the end, hit Enter a few times, Control V, and I'm just going to look at this. You can see these little dots here are spaces, and you can find that by clicking on this little icon. It's or show invisibles, show all non-printing characters. So you can see what I'm going to look at is between after the period. I want to make sure there's only one little dot after each period because it'll create too much space. Look for any misspelled words that are underlined. That's how in my first back cover that I sent to you, it'll have missing that I on multifamily. So that looks really good to me. So I'm going to go back up, hit apply, and we want it to be visible. It's going to show up right here. I don't know if I like that. You can play with it a little. See, I've just unclicked that visible part. It's going to make this invisible. Ha! Made the wrong thing invisible. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to go back up here to author photo. And I made your picture invisible. I think I like that better than having your picture back there. I mean, you're a good-looking guy, but I think it does look a little bit better because it kind of makes all these hyphens here. Massachusetts and condos. If you can live with that, I mean, it does look good. So I just wonder. So play with it just a little bit here. See, that's just it just moves your picture. It doesn't move the thing. So anyway, just see if you like that. I mean, I think it looks good. It just kind of shocked me a little bit. Okay, so let's go to the next thing. We've done the back cover text, so we're going to do the dividing line. I like it. I think it looks really good. I'm just making sure that it's visible. Next, back cover quote. And this is another place where we're going to need to add text. And I just wrote this for you. You can feel free to change it. I basically changed one of your sentences in your text to kind of make it fit a back cover. Experience. Okay, just like I did earlier, I'm going to copy this. I'm just going to place it right beneath that. See if there's any misspellings. Didn't highlight anything. I read over it, looks good, but there's an I right there. I can never remember how to spell that daggum word. Just a little trick of the trade here. Okay. Boy, it's been a long day. Misspelled decisions. Okay, confidence. Okay, looks good to me. Just hit apply. It's visible. It's going to show up right there. Okay, publisher logo. I do not have a publisher logo, and that's just because of legal stuff right now. All right. Okay, background color. Now, as you can see, the palette is rather limited. The reason for that, I believe, is because they want to make sure that all this is programmed in. Like if I were to change it to Peru, everything else changes. All the little the text and stuff. So it's like whenever you create a website. But I think the best color for you is this light teal blue. I think it looks really good for what you're trying to accomplish. You could go with different colors. I've played with it a lot. Teal blues. I mean, it's too dark or it's too light. But you can just play with it to your heart's content. And you can, if you don't like the way it looks whenever it prints, you're printing on demand. So if you wanted to, you could probably change it. Every other cover. Every other printing. So I'm just going to set it on the one that I chose for you, light teal blue, and you can change it whenever you like, and you can run it by me and I'll look at it. But this is what I feel is best. Okay, front box cover is this. Let's see, I chose, I'm going to have to come back here and look. Front box front box color is Alice Blue. Just cannot remember where it is. Sky blue. Well, boy. There it is. Okay. That was almost embarrassing. Let's see. Okay. So light teal blue, Alice. Make sure I got that. Alice blue, okay. And then saddle brown for the title. Okay, and that's it. Your barcode will be set in automatically for you. So that's that. Let's see how long it took. Okay, it took 19 minutes. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to look at whatever you come up with. To send it to me, what you do is submit cover, and it's going to take a few minutes to do it, and I'll let you know if there's any errors, which there probably aren't going to be any. The really cool thing about this is if you change the title, if you change the page number, any number of things that affect the cover, it's going to do it automatically for you, and that's a huge advantage. And you can also change anything at any time by just hitting Edit Book Cover. So full-size preview. It's what you click on whenever you want to share it with me. Unfortunately, I don't think CreateSpace lets you save this. I can try. It wouldn't. Let's see, share. I really don't think it'll work. I tried to export as PDF. It won't let me do it. Let's see, save as. Ooh, it looks like it did. Awesome. Okay, I didn't know it would do it. This is saving it as a picture, so you can just, I just went to File, Save As, and then it saved it as a picture, and you can email it to me. So I'll be happy to look at whatever you have. Good working with you, and I'm going to be finishing up your book tonight.